Mr. Alexander.
It's the first time a vice president has ever had to break a 50-50 deadlock in the US Senate to get a cabinet appointee confirmed. But Betsy DeVos has proved a controversial appointment as Education Secretary.
And the nomination is confirmed.
Unqualified and hostile to public education, according to her critics, supporters say she'll bring free market competition to public schooling. DeVos is one of the Republican Party's biggest donors, who's long campaigned to open up public education to the private sector. In her home state of Michigan, she and her billionaire husband founded this specialist high school to train future pilots and flight engineers. 18-year-old Madeline moved here last year from a traditional public school and dreams of being a search and rescue pilot.
You can go in and fly during class, and so some students do that, and then we can always come in before school, after school, during lunch.
The Academy receives over $7,000 per student from the state every year, as well as raising $500,000 from private donors, allowing it to do things differently.
We're not supposed to replicate their home school. We're supposed to be something different. Some charter schools are for-profit. We are non-profit. I think that makes us very unique and different.
Critics of charter schools say that on average they show no marked improvement over regular public schools, and that reduced oversight called for by DeVos could mean public money being used by schools teaching fringe theories like creationism.
You cold? No. Okay, good.
In Detroit, where Aaliyah lives, charter schools have already replaced many traditional public schools, but she believes the new arrivals put profit above quality teaching.
When you're closing schools, you're packing kids in, there's not really an option. So that gives the leeway to say, well, hey, let's open up a charter school and give the people an option, but then the charter school that you open, you know, is it quality, or is it just to get the money?
Despite the charter schools, Detroit still regularly comes last in National League tables. Aaliyah has chosen to keep her daughters in a public school. With charter schools likely to become more common with DeVos as Education Secretary, it's a choice many more parents may soon find themselves facing.